not only can hurt you, but they can hurt the other motoring public.
Okay. And there's so many things like seat belts and child restraints. Those need to be put in force.
Yes, seatbelt usage is very important. Now, what seatbelts do, they hold you in place in your vehicle, and that is very important. Especially in newer vehicles with airbags. Airbags come out at a very high rate of speed. And so you do need to keep a minimum of 12 inches distance between you and that airbag.
Right.
So that it can fully inflate and then slow your rate down. Now what a lot of people I get all the time, they say, yeah, they don't make cars like they used to. Used to, a car, you could have a crash and not damage your car up.
Right.
Well, what happened in that, every vehicle that's on the roadway that's moving, whether it be a small car or a large tractor trailer, it has energy, kinetic energy. So it's moving, it's got energy, and when you have that energy, you have to lose that energy to come to a stop.
Exactly.
So either your brakes are used to get that energy dissipated, or if you strike something, that energy has to be transferred and taken away. So what happens is, in a crash, the seat belt holds you and lets you ride down the crash. The airbag comes out and helps you ride down the crash so that your body does not feel those crash forces, that energy. Now, in every crash, there are 3 total collisions. The vehicle hitting something, so your vehicle hitting a tree or another vehicle, your body hitting the inside of the vehicle, and then your internal organs hitting the inside of your body. Now, the 3rd collision there, your internal organs moving around inside your body, that's what causes serious physical injury and or death.
And a lot of people don't realize this. If you hit a stopped object like a telephone pole, whatever speed that you're going is doubled.
That's what happens is, if you hit a telephone pole, you're hitting it and coming to a complete stop. You know, there's I kind of equate it to falling out of or jumping out of an airplane. You can jump out of an airplane and fall to the earth and not die. The thing that kills you is that sudden stop at the end. So as long as you have a parachute and float to the ground, you won't die from that. The same thing in a crash. If you have something that lets you float down that speed, that energy, you can survive those things.
And we're living in such dangerous times. You know, I am so thankful for what the Kentucky State Police, the local sheriff's department, the city police, all the law enforcement are doing against the drug situation. But we are still in a dangerous time. People are going down the highways and they're impaired. There's no business being on the roads, whether it be alcohol, whether it be drugs, prescription medicine, and they're taking a chance on people's lives.
That's correct. And the Kentucky State Police Post 11 here in London, we have been have a drug interdiction or criminal interdiction team. And their job is to look for criminal acts on the roadways. And just recently, May 3rd through the 5th, we participated in a 6-state state police project, which then targeted criminal activity on the roadways. And from that program here in Post 11 here in London, we had a total of 382 citations written. We had taken 26 DUIs off the roadway.
My goodness.
We cited 38 people for not wearing their seat belts. We arrested 102 people for criminal offenses. And we had 16 drug seizures from off the interstate, which included the discovery of 38 marijuana plants in a vehicle, approximately 200 assorted scheduled pills, prescription medications that people had, approximately 2 pounds of processed marijuana. We confiscated 2 vehicles from that, and we confiscated approximately $6,000 in cash during that operation. And that was just May 3rd through the 5th. So that was 3rd, 4th, and 5th of May that we did that. And that's how much we got off the roadway in those 3 days. And
you know, myself, and a whole lot more people in our community are so thankful for that too. Because, you know, we're living in such a time that a lot of people in society is just went to drugs and went to the alcohol and things of that nature, and it just destroyed their lives, and now trying to destroy others. And we're thankful for what the Kentucky State Police and all of our law enforcement is doing against the war against these drugs.
We are out there every day trying to combat that, yes.
And what a lot of people don't realize, every day you put your life on the line to defend our lives,
That's
to
right.
the public, you know.
Every day we go to work, it's the possibility that we won't be going home. As a matter of fact, this week, May the 13th through the 19th, is designated as Police Officer Memorial Week.
Right.
It is the week during the year that we honor those officers that did give their lives in the line of duty, protecting the citizens.
And a lot of times it was just on a routine traffic stop.
Most of the time, routine traffic stop, we've had officers that have been shot, we've had officers that drowned, and we've had officers that were killed in car crashes.
Exactly. And now, you know, you being as an officer, you all take no chances no more. I mean, you're prepared.